guys, this is Sandra here and we're in the bed again, which means a sort of chatty video. And today I'm gonna show you what's in these two bags and if I can find both. There we go, what's in these two bags, and there's a few extra bits next to me on the bed. And basically you will know from the title that it's the things I took with me traveling. We went away for a week to Cornwall just as a sort of little, you know, hideaway, relaxing holiday, and these are all the things that I took with me, and I will tell you what I actually used and also what I forgot, because there are some bits, well, one bit really, that I didn't take with me. So here we go, hopefully this can help you to pack when you're traveling as well. So it might look like loads of things for 1 week, but this contains all hair care, skin care, body care, makeup and those sort of bits, and there's a few extra little bits next to me that actually didn't fit in these two. So for some it might be a lot. For me this was just the perfect amount. Now usually I am known to overpack, but I feel like I did well this time. So I would like to say there's some sort of system in here, but no, not really. I just put everything where it fits. So I'm going to start with this little bag, which was just a little gift from LMS when I purchased some bits, and there were some extra goodies in here. Actually both of those bags are from LMS that came with extra goodies, and I just really like them. On this one especially I love the print. It has like a London Tower Bridge print on it, and I do live in London, so I do like this a lot. And let's see what's inside. So to start with, I have a hairband in there because I always lose mine, so I like to have a few extra bits around. And then the next thing, let's get the boring one out of the way, is just a little razor. It's a Venus Snap, I think is what it's called. So it's just tiny, comes with a little holder, and that's all I can say about it. It's a razor, it's not that exciting. But moving on, I had a body butter with me, and this is a Sanctuary Spa body butter. Does it have a special scent? If it does, I can't see it. Basically it came with a magazine as a freebie, but as far as I know Sanctuary is cruelty free. Oh, and the smell of it is really, really nice. It's quite perfumey, but I really like it, and it was just really nice to keep me hydrated throughout our journey. And to be fair, there's still quite a lot left in there. As you can see, I haven't used it all. There's still quite a lot left. Actually, let me just put some on my hand as it feels so good. Oh, also, I took it out and it was mainly in my handbag, but I had a little Clinique chubby stick with me for my lips, and also a little Body Shop hand cream. So those are, I think, the only things that are not here next to me. The next thing is a Body Shop Banana Truly Nourishing Shampoo. It's just a travel size of the shampoo, and I thought it's gonna be perfect while we're away. I only wash my hair I think once. We've only been away for a week, and I usually wash my hair once or twice a week, so that was perfectly enough. We've been away for 6 days, 5 nights, so I don't wash my hair more than once in that time. I washed once before we left, and yeah, this was perfect for while we were away, and there's still half of it left, and I just didn't want to carry anything huge with me. Now the next thing is in an Elemis Pro Collagen tub, but actually it was just some conditioner in there. I just used the Waitrose conditioner that I talked about before in my favorites. I will link it up there. Basically it's the exact same thing, just in this little tub. So once I finished the Elemis one, I just cleaned it out, and I thought, you know what, for a week's worth of conditioner this is perfect, and there's still a little bit left in there, so I can use it at home, but it was perfect for that. And then the last thing in this bag is the Elemis Skin Nourishing Shower Cream, and I love this stuff. Again, it's just a travel size. There's still a little bit left. The scent of it is actually quite similar to the Sanctuary Body Butter, so those two were working perfectly well together. I love this one. Is just more of like a milky scent, if it makes sense, rather than like a perfumey one like the body butter. But oh my goodness, I love this stuff, and I am actually considering picking up the full size of this maybe around Black Friday, just because I love it so much. It smells so good, and if you watch any of my videos, you know it by now that I do love LMS products in general, and this is no exception. And that's one bag done. We're gonna move on to the bigger one that holds in most of my makeup products. Well, actually, to start with, let's again get the more boring bits out of the way. So I have my Jason aloe vera deodorant stick, and it's just what it states on the tin. It's just a deodorant. I like the smell of it. I think it does a good job of keeping me really fresh, and it is a quite fresh scent as well. I think it's the aloe vera in there. I was not too sure in the beginning how I feel about it, but the more I use it, the more I warm up to this. So I really like this stuff. And well, we do need deodorant. Then I have a few skincare bits here right on the top. So I took my eye cream with me, which is the Aveda Wedding Mask Eye Cream. And usually it's supposed to be like an overnight treatment, but I use this both day and night, and so far my eye really likes it. Now before that I always use the Ren Firm and Bright eye cream, I think it's called, or something along those lines, and I really love it. But I used about 4 tubs of that, and I was like, you know what, I might as well try changing it up. So I moved over into this one, and I really like it so far. But again, I will use it for like a week and a half maybe, so we'll see how it goes. But so far I really like it. Then I had my night cream, which is the Mario Badescu Seaweed Night Cream. I use this for about a month now. I truly love it. The scent of it is so soothing. It reminds me of the Nivea cream in like the blue tub. And it reminds me of my grandma, so in a good way. In a good way. I have nothing wrong to say about this. My skin loves it. It's really nice and moisturizing. And I feel like it works perfectly well at this time of the year when it's getting a bit colder. And then my day cream at the moment is the Body Shop Vitamin E Moisture Cream. My skin quite likes this as well. It's almost like a lighter version of this one, so it's perfect for the daytime. And usually I do wait till it sinks into my skin before I apply my makeup on top of it, and I don't see like it's disrupting it or anything like that. So far I'm quite happy with this as well. And a last sort of kind of skincare bit in here is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water. So it's just a pink version, and it's a really small like travel version. It has how many mils? 59 mils, such an odd number, but 59 mils in there, or 2 fluid ounces, and I really like it. I tested it a few times before we went on traveling, and you can use it both under and over makeup, but also I like using it on the days when we were on holiday when I was not wearing any makeup at all. I just sprayed this all over my face if I felt like it's a bit too tight or if it needs a bit of hydration, and it actually did help. It felt really nice on my skin, and also it gives a really nice glow to the skin, but not in like the sparkly way. It's more like the glow from within, or like a almost sweaty kind of glow, but in a really natural and flattering way, if it makes sense. It's just a really natural glow with loads of skincare benefits, and my skin really did like this. If we move on to makeup, let me get the brushes out. I only took 3 brushes with me and the sponge. The sponge is this funny little shape from Sigma. I don't remember the name of it, but basically it's the same as a beauty blender, just from Sigma. It's one of my favorites. I think I talked about this in a video as well. I'm not too sure. If I did, I will link it somewhere. I really like it. It's really soft. It works with makeup perfectly well. I think it's slightly cheaper than a beauty blender as well, and exciting news, now you can get Sigma in the UK on Beauty Bay, so that's really good. So this was one of the things I took with me, and then I only took 3 brushes. One of them is just a little rounded sort of cheek brush, so I use this for powder and bronzer and anything like that. And another version of that is just this tiny one from Eco Tools, I think. Yes, it is. It doesn't say it on there, but I know it's Eco Tools. It's just like a mini travel version. And between these two, I use it both for powder, for bronzer, for, I don't know, blush, anything that needed a brush basically. And then I had an eye brush, which was the MAC 217, so this was perfect for setting a base, for blending, for applying, really. I mean, I haven't wore makeup every single day, to be fair. We had one day when we just stayed in our little cottage because it was pouring down with rain the whole day. And then there was another day when we went out to like a track by a waterfall, and another day, no, it was the same day, but in the night time we just went out to the seaside to just sit on the rocks and watch the sunset. So on that day I didn't really wear any makeup, so I didn't wear makeup every single day, and on the other days I felt like these were perfectly enough really. And then another boring bit, a toothbrush. It's just a travel one that folds out because I have an electric toothbrush and I don't really like carrying that with me. So usually when we travel I just take this, it pops out, it stays like that, I can scrub my teeth, and then when I travel I can just fold it back in its little case and it stays nice and germ free. So that's an essential. And then also to go with it I had my toothpaste, which is by the way huge, like look at it next to my head. It's the Jason Power Smile Whitening Paste, and yeah, I needed a toothpaste, didn't I? So I had this with me. Right, I grabbed the mascara, so we might as well start with that. So it's the Too Faced Dangle Mascara. It's just a little travel size and it was perfect to take it with us. I really like this mascara. Do I like it more than the Better Than Sex? I don't know. I really like this. It just takes a while to get used to the huge applicator, but now that I got over it, it's really nice. That's what I'm wearing at the moment as well. Not sure how much you can see, it's a smoky eye anyway. There will either be a tutorial of this on here, or if I can figure out Instagram TV, then it will be there. I thought I can start doing that as well, but anyway, it's not the topic now. Move on. Oh look, another hair tie. I told you I like carrying these around because I always lose them. So it's good to have a few. And then across between skincare and makeup, well actually no, it's just skincare, is the Aveda Daily Light Guard Defense Fluid SPF 30. So it's just an SPF for your face and I really like it. It worked really well under my makeup. It didn't disturb it at all. It did its job, I guess, because I didn't get burnt and my boyfriend did a little bit one of the days. Although he gets burnt a lot easier than I do to start with. I offered this to him, he said no, so. But yeah, I think it worked because we actually had really good weather even though it's October. And we had quite a few sunny days and we were up on, you know, top of a cliff and seaside and that sort of thing, and it worked. So yeah, and it didn't seem to clog up my pores or anything like that, so I do like it. Oh, another hair tie. Yep, get that out of the way. Makeup wise, for primer I took the Becca First Light Priming Filter. Again, it's a travel size and I wanted something that's going to be quite nice and moisturizing on my skin, just because I knew it was going to be outside a lot and I was not too sure about the weather, so I thought this will help whatever the weather really, and it did. It was really nice and moisturizing and I do enjoy this primer a lot. For my base I took the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream, and I really like this. It's something I used before and I just recently repurchased this again. It's in the shade Vanilla and I really like it. It just gives a little bit of coverage, loads of hydration really, and well, it's a tinted, you know, moisturizer basically. I really like it and it was perfect for this holiday when my main concern was not really how I look. So I highly rate this product. And then for my under eyes, I didn't take any concealers, but I took the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in the shade Light to Medium, which is the more pinky version of it. And I really like this product. This, because I'm so pale, I don't necessarily need a concealer on top of it, but also I can always just apply a bit more of this, or usually what I do, I apply this, and then if I feel like it's too bright, which most of the time isn't because I'm so pale, but if I feel like it is, then I just take my little blender with whatever foundation is left on it and just pat it on top, so that way it blends it out and if it's a bit too bright. But again, I'm too pale, so it was not that bright really by itself. And then I had another mascara just in case it's pouring down with rain and I decided to wear mascara. I don't know why I had the thought process, but this is the only product I think I haven't used in here throughout the whole trip. All the other products I used at least once while we were there. Not this one. This is the Collection Fast Stroke Defining Lash Waterproof Mascara. This is the only thing I haven't used. at all. Everything else that I showed you so far I did use. This one I didn't, so technically I could have left this at home, but for some reason I decided I will take a waterproof mascara, which is not a bad idea when you go to the seaside, but I didn't really use it. And another thing I took with me was this palette, which is the Illamasqua Multifaceted Palette Iron Cheek color in the shade Aura. I always struggle with this name. Basically, it's one of my pendant palettes, and I don't want to show you the inside. Oh well, there you go, quickly. I don't really want to spoil it a lot, but basically it has a blush, a powder blush, a cream highlighter, a cream contour, an eyebrow powder, and then 4 eyeshadows, and it comes with a little brush as well that I actually really like. So I thought, you know what, this will be perfect just for a basic eye color, and I can take this with me and it should be enough for a week. And then if I felt like it lacks a basic transition color as well, then I could just use my bronzer, and I'm showing you my highlighter, but I can just use the bronzer and be fine. So this was perfectly enough, and I used it a few times either for the highlighter or for the eye colors, for the eyebrow products, so I actually did reach for it. I would say for about 3 days, which is about every day I did my makeup while I was there. So I do really enjoy that palette, and I am happy that I took this with me. It was great. And then another 3 cheek products. One is just a powder, which is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. And I thought that, you know what, while I'm on holiday I don't want to faff about with like a loose powder, and that's why I took a compact. This is the only compact powder I have at the moment. I have another one from Urban Decay, but that doesn't really match my shade at the moment. That's more like a powder foundation. So that's why I took this, really. And then 2 other products. One of them is the Fenty Beauty Shady Base Bronzer. Again, I'm penning this at the moment, but also it's just really small and portable. So I thought if I want a bronzer look, this can help me achieve that. And then a small highlighter I took with me. Something else I'm penning is the Becca Rose Quartz highlighter. Again, it's really small and portable, and you know what, these never really broke on me before, so I do like it, and it was easy and portable. I mean, look at both of them, how tiny they are. They were perfect for traveling. And then the last 3 bits in here are 2 of them are lip balms. One of them is the, I think the brand's name is Fru, F-R-W, as in like 2 U's, not W. And all it says is Color Balm in the shade Rare Coral. And it's made with watermelon, mango, coconut and aloe vera. So basically I bought it in Holland & Barrett, so it's a really natural brand. Although it has a shelf life of 12 months. It's made in Britain and it's cruelty free and vegan. So it's just a little tinted balm. Oh, it smells amazing and fruity. It smells a bit like watermelon, and it has a really sweet taste on the lips. And it's just a tinted balm. Another thing I have is another tinted balm, but this one is from Maybelline. It's the Baby Lips. And does this have a shade? Melon Mania. I clearly like melony things, and they're just both tinted balms. And then, as I mentioned, I had my Clinique Chubby Stick tinted balm that's like a pinky color as well. So I just had 3 tinted lip balms because I didn't want to carry another lip balm, and I thought I don't really want a lipstick or a lip gloss either. So these sort of helped to hydrate and to give a bit of color as well. And the last thing I have in the makeup bag is, well, you can't really see it on there anymore, but it's a Revitalash, I think it's called a High Definition Eyebrow Gel, and this is in the shade Soft Brown. Again, it's just a nice little travel size of it, so it's perfect, and this thing lasts for ages. I had it for such a long time. And again, I thought that even if for the days when I don't want to fill in my brows, I can just brush this through. It gives a bit of color, a bit of structure, and I'm good to go. And I did use this as well while we were there, so that was great. And I have a few other bits here next to me. Oh, my hair. One of them is my Body Shop White Musk perfume, just because a girl likes to smell nice even on her holiday, so I had this with me. Then I had a nail polish and a nail polish remover, And when I went there, I had nothing on my nails, just like now. I just didn't have anything on, and I thought I'm gonna do my nails, and then I thought if I have to take it off, then I will have my nail polish remover. And also I use these reusable cotton buds most of the time. Cotton buds, no, cotton pads to take off my nail polish. And I know a lot of people don't necessarily like to use these, but the reason why I use it is because I don't want to have that much waste. Occasionally I still use my normal ones, but most of the time I use these. And no, I don't use these on my face. So I have these cotton rounds in different colors, and it's only the blue ones that I use on my nails. So it's sort of color coordinated, and that really, at least that way I can follow what I'm using on my nails and what I'm using on my face. So I took one of these and the nail polish remover. Now these things I actually didn't use. I did do my nails once though, however, towards the end of the trip. So I didn't need to remove it. So I used this once, and I took with me the Leighton Denny, what is this called? Starkers, I guess, nail polish. It's just a beautiful nude color, and I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna want anything bright or I don't know, anything like that on my holiday. If I want anything, it's gonna be nice and nude, so that's why I took it with me. And I used this once on that rainy day when we didn't go anywhere, which is our last day there. So to be fair, I could have survived with this, but I did use it once. So again, so far the only things I didn't use is the waterproof mascara, the nail polish remover, and the little cotton round. And then there are a few bits left. So again, the same little pink container from LMS, but in this one actually I do have the rose balm, so I took this with me. I have to sniff it, it smells so good. But yep, clearly I use this. I use this to remove my makeup on the days when I was wearing makeup. And what I like to do, I massage this in just on the makeup first. And then I take a bit of water and wet it, so then it turns into a milky texture. And then I take one of these, I wet this, and then I take off the makeup from my face, and it works perfectly for that. I really like these. I took two of these, but one of them is in the wash. So because I didn't wear makeup a lot of the time, I only use one of them, and this is just stained, but it's actually clean and washed. I haven't used this yet. I think I'll have to order a few soon, but these are literally just from eBay and they were about £2. So that's how I like to remove my makeup. And I took two of these. I only used one, but I thought it's good to take two. Usually I use one for like 2 to 3 makeup removals, depending on how much makeup I'm wearing, just because these are quite big and obviously it has 2 sides. So depending on how much makeup I wear, I can use this for about 3 days before I wash it. And because I only wore something really minimal, and for 3 days I think, I didn't need to. But I had it just in case. And that's it. That's all I took. And you are wondering, Sandra, what did you leave at home? Well, place your guesses. Leave it in a comment below. I'm waiting. My hairbrush. I didn't take a hairbrush. Luckily my boyfriend had his, so I just pinched that one. But I have this one from Tangle Teaser that's perfect for traveling, that has this little like cap or whatever to keep it nice and safe, all the bristles, and it doesn't get dirty. And I put it on my table so I can use it the morning before we leave. And then I left it home. Also, I had a little tweezer with me, but I think that's already in my table. I used a few bits since we got back, so yeah. I managed to leave my hairbrush at home, and I don't know how that happened. I mean, trust me to have nail polish remover, but not a hairbrush. It's so typical. But anyway, that's all what I took with me, what I used, and what I left at home. So I hopefully could help you as well if you go traveling to see what you're gonna use. And that's the video for today. I hope you like it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. And also please consider subscribing. That would be lovely. But for now I'm gonna go, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.